Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at headstand Shirshasana. If you have a consistent yoga practice, you've discovered by now that headstand is not going to go away. So how do you do headstand? We're going to talk through it today. Before we get started, it's really important to note if you have high blood pressure or if you have any head or neck injuries, this is not something that you should be attempting, right? Talk to your doctor or medical provider first. Otherwise, let's get right to it. Starting on hands and knees. Bring both elbows down on the mat. Line up your elbows under your shoulders. To do that, make sure your hands reach opposite elbows. That's the alignment right there. Keep the elbows glued there. Let go of the hands, interlace all 10 fingers, but open up the hands so it looks like a little basket. When you bring your head down onto the mat, it's going to be top of the forehead, right where your hairline starts, rather than the crown of your head. Top of the forehead down, cradle the back of your head. I'm bringing my knees in just a little bit. Start tucking your toes, lift the hips up, walk the feet in. Try to walk your feet in enough so that your hips almost line up over your shoulders. This makes it easier to lift the legs up. If your legs are all the way back here, how are you going to lift easily up into a headstand? That's why a lot of people feel forced to kick their legs up. This is not the way to do a headstand, right? You want to make sure that you lift and lower with control. Walk the feet in. Line up the hips as best you can. 90% of the weight should be in the arms, only 10% in your head. Your head is not designed to take the full weight of your body, okay? So, engage Mula Bandha. Lift up the pelvic floor, draw up and in, then start to lift the legs up. When you lower down, nice and easy, notice I didn't kick up, notice I didn't go flopping down. With control up, with control down, I'm going right into child's pose to let my energy settle a little bit. Inversions tend to be invigorating, so give yourself a brief breather when you come out. I'm going to give myself another deep breath or two. And then you can come out. So I don't talk through headstand as I'm doing it just for my own safety's sake. When you're doing headstand, you really want to make sure that you're focused on what you're doing. You need to be mindful, you need to be present. You're balancing on your head. You have to take that into consideration, right? If something happens, if you're not paying attention, that's where we can injure ourselves. So really important point. Please take your time when you're doing headstand. Okay, so notice when I lifted my legs up, I brought both legs up together. You can do one leg at a time. You can curl the legs in and make that little egg shape and hold there. And hold your headstand for as long as you like. Maybe it's just 1 to 5 breaths to begin with. Maybe it's 10 breaths. Then you start to add on and build up your time as you become a little bit more confident in doing it. When you lift the legs up, nice and easy, it ensures that your alignment stays clean, right? Your hips line up, stay lined up over the shoulders, then the legs have an easier time of finding center and staying there. If you're kicking up, you're lifting up with momentum, it's harder for your body to find where center is, okay? So coming up easily, lowering down easily is always the goal, okay? Especially, again, coming down, you don't want to land and flop down because you could hurt yourself. So move mindfully, take your time. I'm going to talk through this one more round. Hands and knees, elbows down, hands to opposite elbows. Ensure that my elbows are under the shoulders. That's the alignment. Let go, interlace fingers, open the hands, little basket, top of the forehead, hairline on the mat, hands cradle the back of the head. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, walk the feet in. 90% of the weight in the arms. Breathe, lift. Child's pose. And that concludes our headstand Shirshasana demonstration today. Keeping in mind, one of the things that we really love about headstands are all the things that they can do for us, all the benefits. One, they help improve your circulation. They aid in digestion, they develop core strength, and they help to reduce back pain. That really benefits so many people. So as long as you're not hypertensive or working through any head injuries, try some headstand. Shift your perspective, see things from a different angle. My name is Gail. You can reach me at gail@gailhamlin.com if you have any questions. Remember to hit subscribe for my YouTube channel. I update regularly with new content. If you have any other ideas that you would like to see demonstrations for, leave a comment below. Thank you again. Namaste. I will see you next time on the mat.